Been a while since I've seen all you guys. Well, I got projects. And boy, do we got projects. Once people get in here, I got a few things to announce too. But tonight marks the start of another project that is related to this old girl. It's time to rebuild this guy. Ooh. That's better. Smudge on my camera. Some people may ask what's wrong with it. That. Dry bearing. So this is shot. This is shot. I'm doing these other two spindles as well. So, yeah, we're going to do all new bearings, spindles, blades. And this belt's got some life left in it, so that belt should work. For a little while, at least. But I'm going to set you guys up there so you can. Actually, that pulley is not shot at all. That is not always a good idea. Listen to your coworkers and do a little more investigation by yourself. And there's another thing I'm seeing too. This might not be a complete rebuild. Might just be a few spindles and bearings. Why is that? You may ask. Because notice that don't spin. It's because it is rubbing, and that is why my belts are getting shot. That spring, it is touching the bottom part of that pulley. That's got to get fixed. Motherfucker. And that is not sitting straight. You guys are sitting level with the deck. For another reason why my belts are all chewed up. Yeah, that one's fairly. That one ain't bad. But that would explain why this thing would always be shooting and throwing belts. Spring, you can tell too. Oh shit. The fucking tension is unreal in this. Because of that. Right there. That's probably why it took so much power to turn these blades. And that is only a 10 horse on that 110, but God damn it. That simplifies a lot of things. I thought I was going to have to pull this whole assembly off, and then I don't. Thank God. That makes life easy. I'm still doing all three of these blades, though. That's not changing. Blades and everything else. So yeah, I'm gonna get this thing drug over to by these two girls. Get a little better daylight on it. Just gotta find a spot to set you guys. Actually, Wheel Horse has got a pretty good spot. There you go. Hey, you see some damage on this belt too. It's another thing that's gotta get fixed. That belt's not, well, that belt's been on here for a while. It's just I don't run this deck a whole lot. just because I knew it had issues. And that's why I always thought I was going to do all new bearings on this guy. Which I still might this winter. But considering there is a new addition to the fleet, I just got to go pick it up. Yes, I scored another tractor. And yes, it was for free. Huge shout out to Squatch 253 for finding this one. Ran into the Alden show and talking about that D2 or something with a 2 Caterpillar. He picked up a bunch of parts with it. And he said there's a Minneapolis Moline 110 sitting up there the guy tried to give me. Of course, garden tractor piques my interest. I think, well, tell me more about this thing. I think, well, the guy just wants to give it away. It's in rough shape. Doesn't run. Like, obviously, I haven't watched my channel, Squatch, but he said he would now. Like, both my 110 and my wheel horse did not run when I got them. And I don't care what they look like. Fairly certain I can get the old girl running, as long as the motor's not locked up. So, yeah, I'm a proud owner of a Minneapolis Moline 110 garden tractor. I actually have 2 of them now because I got to go buy another one. That's not, I don't know what model it is, but it's another Minneapolis Moline. Just a rolling chassis. You don't see them too often, so the more I can get, the better. And I got another 110 I got to get, a Massey Ferguson, a tiller for this 110, sleeve hitch for this 110, and a snowblower for this 110, and possibly another snow blade for her too. So yeah. Good thing renting a storage locker. There ain't enough room in this shop for all this shit. Plus Dad's got the Mustang in the garage this year, which kind of pissed me off a little while, but what do you do? Oh, one less chore I gotta do around the house to cut the grass now. He wants to do it so goddamn bad. He bought himself a brand new push mower. Dad bought himself a brand new Toro push mower. I told him, I want that John Deere push mower when you're done with it, because I want to rebuild that transmission. He said, fine, take it. Alright. So I got that push mower in my hands now. I got a whole bunch of shit I got. So we got plenty of videos coming. Full length, full production videos. So that should be fun for this winter when I have time, if I have time, because I know last year I didn't have a whole lot of time. Just because I was pushing a lot of snow. Here, truck. Huh. But yeah. I'm gonna kind of do some work on this deck tonight since I got some more, done some more research on this thing. Investigation. Yeah, 350's behind me. Still the same old 350, just a lot more power than she did last year. And I just realized I got mixed match tires on the front of this wheel horse. That brings in another thing. If anyone knows where I get a set of 3 or 4 ribbed egg tires for the front of my 110, let me know. Email me. My email is in the description of my channel. Because no one's going to give me them. I'm going to buy them outright. So I had brand new 3 or 4 ribbed tires for the 110. And those turf tires that are basically brand new on the 110 are going on a wheel horse. Because they're basically kind of taking the John Deere and it's getting retired from mowing duty. It's too big, too cumbersome, doesn't turn tight enough. This wheel horse is an ideal mowing tractor. And I want to find a blade. I want to find all the same stuff for this wheel horse. Because I like this tractor. It's a tight old girl. This wheel horse, I like these wheel horses. I didn't think I would. Just because it's basic, chintzy. This thing lugs and pulls just like the 110 does. Not as noisy either, but hey, we can always change it. The 110's always noisy. I ain't changing that. That's the 110. That's why everyone knows my 110 by. She's noisy, backfires, shoots fire. Everyone knows her by that. Wood horse is everyone. My friends know her just as quiet. Starts every time you need her to. Does a damn good job mowing. I want to go through wood horse, what you guys are sitting on. That's got to get. I'm gonna completely go through the wiring harness on this thing. Brand new wiring harness. Gonna do it myself. Pull the deck out of it. All new belts for the deck. Even actually no belts look all right on because they don't have any covers on it. But it's getting all new rollers just because those are all shot. They're worn through, chipped, chunks missing out of them. Those are getting replaced. Just go through all these, make them mechanically right. The other thing that's got to get done on the John Deere is rear axles. The one's starting to go. I want to get to before it gets any worse. So I don't dump all the transmission fluid out of it. So that's going to happen this winter too. I hope I got enough room in the shop for 3 tractors. We'll see what shape the other ones I'm getting are in. So it should be a dandy old time. Add to the fleet. I hope the goal is to get a full-size tractor. That's the ultimate goal. But for now, easy to haul. The garden tractor, easy to haul, easy to store. Usable for what I got. Use them around the shop, tow cars in and out, push snow with them. Ain't no grass to mow around here, which is fine. Bugs me a little bit, but you know what? Less property maintenance I gotta do. So it makes life easy for me. With that being said, I got the blade torn apart in the 110 just because it's easier to store. I got the A-frame off with the blades up against the oil tank. A-frame's on the other side of the 350. Both 110 and the wheel horse gotta get washed off just because they're full of mud from now then. If anyone went to the now then show, you'd know that it was an absolute mud fest. If anyone was there Friday, you would have caught me whipping donuts in a mud hole. Just because I wanted to and felt like it. And it was fun. Now I just gotta wash everything. Yay. I gotta bring the trailer. I actually probably wash everything tomorrow because I'm gonna get the pressure washer out, so do everything then. Just make life easy. I get that trailer wash. There's a lot of mud on my trailer. If I'm coughing, I'm getting over a sickness that I had from concrete. So it sounds a little bright, ain't it? Hey, these are my work glasses. These things are nasty. Yeah, you guys like the new hats I got? There. A little better, ain't the greatest, but it'll work. But yeah. I'm probably going to pop over to Instagram for a little bit. If you guys haven't followed me on there, it's Minnesota Oliver and Deer. And TikTok as well as Minnesota Oliver and Deer. Follow TikTok if you dare. I don't do the same content I do on Instagram and YouTube. That's a little bit of a different genre as I kind of done. So yeah, catch you guys later. I'll probably pop back on in a little bit. Yeah, catch y'all.